flashing.
That's I got onto his other one.
I think they need to be on the beach next week. Sitting in the same room.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when no thrills. Why you thought about the commercial for YouTube the services?
Y'all want to do it today?
I gotta go meet the painter. When I leave here.
When y'all want to do it?
I don't know. You gotta be soon though.
Want to do it tomorrow?
That's cool with me.
I'll write it tonight. I ain't got nothing to do tonight.
You guys are live on the streaming services.
We gotta get a commercial for the services and a promotional thing for unless you want to do it all in one. I need something to promote the YouTube page, but then I also need something to promote what we do. So I don't know if you want to put it all in one or if you want
You want two separate ones?
It's up to you. If you want
Ready, Cam King?
Yeah. Let's do it.
You are now listening to the Real Game Sports Show on Villa Cooler Radio with your boys, Cal B. Easy and Big Marcus.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the barrel's in your mouth. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
What up, what up, what up? This is The Real Game, the game inside of the game, the hottest, dopest sports show in the world. This is your guy, Cal B. Easy, and rolling with me in that big body Escalade on them 33 and a halves. Mr. Smoke till he choke. Mr. I used to be Hugh Hefner. Mr. I don't fix the internet connections. Mr. Marcus, what a good, sir? Uh-oh, that's good, that's good. What's up, sir?
Man, I'm doing great, man. How you doing?
Man, I can't complain, brother. How about yourself? Yeah, I know. Man, we running just a little behind, but because we had some technical difficulties, but guess what? We rolling. We are rolling. We are rolling.
We good, man. We good.
Yeah, we good. We straight. Before I go any further, Big Marcus, let's go ahead and introduce our production team, man, the guys who bring this show to life. Super producer SP is what we like to call him. He goes by Cam King. What's up, sir?
How we doing today, Cal B?
Man, I'm blessed, brother. I'm blessed. I am blessed.
Already. Never mind the aliens. Let's have a good show, shall we?
Yeah, the aliens, they got a gut punch in on us early, but we're going to come back in the later rounds and knock them boys on out of here. And the guy who pushed this thing through and get us on the other side, we call him London the Great. Simply London the Great, the engineer. What's up, sir? How you doing?
Fucking internet.
Yeah, pretty much. And last but not least, the statistician who's on his phone, who's not supposed to be on his phone because he's on punishment. Dylan, how you doing, sir?
Doing good.
You on punishment?
What happened, Dylan?
What happened?
I don't know.
You don't know if you're on
You
punishment?
don't know?
How you not know if you're on punishment?
Why are you on
what
punishment, Dylan?
They don't need to know.
All right. We'll talk
Tell the world, man. Tell the world, man.
Yeah, we'll talk about that. Facebook, what it do? We are live. We are Facebook Live. What it do? And VillaCoolerRadio.com. Appreciate y'all for tuning in and always showing out with your boys. Twitch, what it do? Welcome to the party. YouTube, we on our way. Nope, we are here. What up, YouTube? We are there. We are everywhere. Villa Cooler Video. Go to YouTube. You'll catch everything we have done in the past, present, and the future. We'll be there also. Did I miss anything?
No, you straight.
Okay. Oh, download the app. Download the app.
Yeah, you missed download the app.
I missed it. Ain't that something?
I got your back, man.
Appreciate it. Way in the back. Download the app, Villa Cooler Radio. Go to iTunes. Simply download Villa Cooler Radio, and also go to Google Play. Is it Amazon or Google Play?
Google Play
Google
and Amazon.
And Amazon.
All three. You can go to any one of them.
Any one of them. Download the app. You catch all our music that we have, our DJs, Poltergeist, Envy the Six, Our own Big Marcus, our own Cam King, super producer. I own that thing 24/7, man, turning the wheels, getting the music out of here. And is that it?
Hey man, you the one.
All right, I just want to make sure we crossed our T's and dotted our I's. So, Big Marcus, let's go ahead and get going, man, because we got a great show today. We got a great show on tap, man. We're going to get into some stuff. We got some college football. We got some college basketball later on in the show. We got Yasmin Adore. She's 4 in. She make it today with that Breezy. She's in the Hall of Fame joining Jada Baby 88. But we got a challenger today that's going to knock some socks off. You hear me?
We'll see.
We're going to see. We're going to see. Do or Die segment is on tap. It's coming up in just a minute. But let's go ahead, Big Marcus. Let's get into the hot thing this week, man. Your boy Jerry, he's tripping. He's tripping.
Why is Jerry tripping?
Well, Jerry is going against the NFL. He's basically going against Roger Goodell because Ezekiel Elliott is not playing. That's Cal-B Easy's take. So we can move on.
Man, did you read the article on ESPN? The long article.
I read something. I don't know if it was the one you're talking about, but I read quite a few
About the
articles.
Civil War.
I didn't read that.
You didn't read that
No.
one. It details the history that Jerry Jones and Goodell or the NFL has. And for the past couple of weeks, you've been asking why Jerry wasn't like this to begin with. And it details everything that Jerry had a problem with over time. And Zeke just happened to be the end of the line.
So, like, Coach Parcells used to coach for the Dallas Cowboys, Hall of Fame Coach Parcells. He used to say this thing. It was called "Don't Eat the Cheese."
What that mean, sir?
Well, do you know, like in a rat trap, you have a piece of cheese, and if you take that cheese out that rat trap, it bam, get on you. They're like, you done took the cheese.
Cheese for what?
You got caught in the trap. You failed for
Yeah,
that.
for what? What did I fall for?
Listen, there is no civil history behind.
Yeah, there is, man.
No, it's not. Listen. Let me tell you something, Big Marcus. Well, Roger Goodell. Before we get into my take, Roger Goodell this week, he sent what he wanted as far as his extension to the owners.
Yes.
Demands. That's what you call it.
I call them demands.
Demands. He wanted $49.5 million. Okay, annually, not total, but annually, of course. He wanted the private jet for life.
For life. Don't forget for life.
For life, and he wanted health insurance for his family for life.
For life.
For life.
Which don't you find that all funny?
I do, especially the health insurance.
The health insurance, man. These cats out here with CTE, man.
Right.
They can't get, they got to sue the NFL to get some money. And this
Right.
dude want life insurance, or he want health insurance for life, not just for him, but his whole family.
His whole family. I thought that was odd. However, as we discussed in the corporate structure,
There you go.
well,
Here you
Here it is. The Cal-B Easy's corporate structure of the real game. What we like to do is the top dog gets paid.
So you who the top dog of the real game?
No. I was just saying the Cal-B Easy structure. I'm explaining my
I'm
structure.
trying to find out who get paid.
I know that's right.
You know what I'm saying? Who get paid?
Yeah, but check it out though. What you have is Goodell giving his demands, what you call, to the owner, saying this is what he want. My thing is, he can do that. Why? Because the NFL, once again, like I said last week, it's an $11 billion industry. And all he wants is $49.5 million. Now that's a lot of money, isn't it?
Yes.
But he is the commissioner. He is the number one guy in charge. That's just the way it goes. And you asked me this question last night. You say, Cal-B, if you take him away from the NFL, does it still flourish? It probably does. But guess what? You could probably name 100 companies that happen to. But because you are the top dog, you're gonna get those demands met.
No. And to go back to back it up a little bit, it was an issue between Jerry and Goodell before Zeke ever came down.
Okay, let's get into that. Because I just kind of wanted to make sure the writers understood that this was starting the Civil War because he sent the letter, and Stephen Jones, Jerry's son, was saying that we're not against Goodell per se. However, we're saying that in the inclement times of the NFL, as far as the ratings, the sponsorships, that maybe we should just table the extension.
It's not even about the extension. That's the problem. It's a power struggle. It's who has the power. You know, the owners used to have the power, but because of when Goodell came, his timing of being hired at, that's when the Spygate, that's when Bountygate, that's when all these crises started happening. Deflategate,
yeah,
my bad.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not
add to it. Okay. So the Ray Rice thing, you know what I'm saying? He handled it wrong, but the way he structured it, it made the NFL the office get more power. And Jerry Jones is basically saying, hey, you hired these people and they can't even get their job right. Y'all still messing up things, you know. Plus, we are not making the major decisions anymore. Now we just kind of suggest things to you and you kind of run with it. And that's the problem that they have. You know, it's too much power in the office, and some of the owners want that power back. Jerry a fool.
Jerry is a fool.
And you can't be mad at him. You cannot be mad at him.
Well, I don't think anyone. I don't think. Well, for myself, it's not about. I'm not mad at him because he's making this move. However, I guess I'm probably sounding repetitive, but I keep going back to. In March of this year, Jerry, along with the other 31 owners, voted to give him his extension.
You really need to read this article because it even talks about that meeting and Jerry having an issue at that meeting, but he went ahead and voted for it. But he had an issue at the meeting with all of this, man. The issue Jerry brought was the leadership. You know what I'm saying? With all this messing around, the numbers being down, you're going against what we're trying to do. As far as not making these players stand for the anthem, you know, which is in the rules. You know, Jerry got an issue with all that. But he voted, yeah, you was right. He voted for the extension, but he always had a problem with it.
Okay. Maybe I need to go back and check that out because that sound very, very informative. I'm just going with the facts that has been presented to us. Jerry, along with the other 31 owners, I know it'd be more because I know you're tired of hearing it, but I just know when someone vote for something. That's how they feel. Man,
you could be on the borderline and say, okay, I'm going to let it slide, you know what I'm saying? But then when they do something else, you know what I'm saying, that's it. Okay. I'm through, you know what I'm saying? I'm fed up.
Okay.
That's like giving somebody chance after chance and you decide, man, I'm done.
Okay.
And he's able to do that right now because the extension hasn't been signed. Yeah, I agreed to it, you know what I'm saying, to get the ball rolling. But right now, after all the stuff that I done went through and it being in my front yard, nah, I don't want you to.
And being front yard, we're talking the Zeke suspension. That's
yes.
Right. That's what we mean. Okay.
Because even with the story, it talks about how he had a conversation with Goodell, you know what I'm saying, earlier. And Jerry Jones said he was reassured that Zeke wasn't going to get suspended.
So maybe he's butthurt. His feelings are hurt.
Oh, he told him that. You know what I'm saying? He told him that. You thought Kraft was something?
I saw that.
Kraft is a pussy compared to what I'm finna do to you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay. That's interesting. That's interesting that he said that. That is very interesting. Jerry had a tough. Jerry, you know, we didn't get to it, and I'm not gonna get into it too much. However, you know, a tape did come out from 2013 that Jerry was at a hotel. Guy was getting married.
It's funny how them tapes pop
Don't
up,
they
man.
pop up? The guy, you know, he just said a message to his wife. Hey, you know, he's with a black girl, and they tried to make a story out of it. And it's not much of a story. Me and you both agreed that wasn't much of a story.
Nah.
However, just with that, with the Goodell situation, it's been a I wouldn't say a tough week, but it's been an interesting week for the owner, the president, and the general manager of your Dallas Cowboys. So, but this thing is just getting started. This thing between Jerry and Roger is just getting started. It's gonna get thicker. It's gonna get deeper.
Oh yeah.
It's
Jerry is not giving up.
No, he's not giving up. He's not giving
Matter
up.
of fact, he's already got a replacement commissioner.
See, I thought that was interesting because during the meetings he said he didn't have one, but it's coming out that he did. He does have someone.
He got
in mind.
one in mind. He
In
just
mind.
haven't said who it is. But the NFL is not going to approve any commissioner that Jerry Jones.
Absolutely.
He's like who was the Raiders
That's who
owner.
Al Davis was his mentor. Al Davis, the late Al
and
Davis.
that's how he's acting now, but not in a crazy way to me.
Yeah.
Like Al Davis.
Yeah.
Al Davis did some crazy things.
Well, it's been two owners. We're going to get out of here because we got a break coming up. But it's been two owners that actually sued the NFL. Al Davis, Jerry Jones. So, there you go. Big Morgan, let's go ahead and, get a break, man. Cam King, super producer, has queued us up and out of here. On the other side of the break, man, we're going to finish this thing about Jerry and Roger Goodell. I want to bring up one more point. We're going to get into some other NFL information. And college football stuff that's coming up shortly. Don't forget, Yasmin the door, man, she's 4 in. We about to try to get her to 5. We're going to find out. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and get out of here. Cam King Q, what's up? Let's get to it.
This is The Real Game on VillaCoolRadio.com.
Hey everyone, I've got a fashion insider for all my ladies who know the importance of accessorizing their attire. And even for my fellas out there balling on a budget but still want their woman looking lovely. Let's be real, even the costume gotta be cute and on point, right? Well, Paparazzi Accessories got you covered. With an assortment of durable, nickel and lead-free, aesthetically appealing to the eye, rings, necklaces, bracelets, and more. So go show Miss Lisa Turner some love and support. Check her out on Facebook at LTurner88, on Instagram at Lisa Turner, or hit up her website at paparazziaccessories.com.
What up, riders? This is your main man's Cal Be Easy.
And your boy Big Marcus.
Man, we are hosts of the hottest, dopest sports show in the world. The Real Game, the game inside of the game.
Man, you can check us out live every Saturday from 2 to 4 p.m. on VillaCoolerRadio.com.
And you can also download our podcast 24/8 on VillaCoolerRadio.com and Google Play.
Man, we out this bitch.
Man, it's love sweet.
Hey, what's good, Joe? It's your man, Cam King. Hey, be sure you tune in and vibe out to the sexiest hour on internet radio. That's the Fabric Extent, which airs every day from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. And again, around baby making hour from 1 a.m. to 2 a.m. Central Standard Time. Hey, and then you know what? Right after that, you can turn up with your man, since I host the hippest playlist on the planet. That's the Hip Hop Timeline, every day from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. All exclusively on the VillaCoolerRadio.com. For fans of music, let's go.
CoolerRadio.com. Tell your friends.
Hey, what it do? What's going down, man? It's your boy Cal Bees and Big Marcus, man, giving you that real commentary on that sports tip, man. This is The Real Game, the hottest, dopest sports show in the world, man. We're going to get right back into it. What up, man? Don't forget, download that Villa Cooler Radio app, man. Download it right now. Go to your phone, download it, put it in, check us out. After this, man, we're going to have some nice music in your ear, and every single day coming right back at you. So, you ready? I want to talk about Jerry though. I want to finish Jerry because there was a couple of letters. I don't know how this gonna work, but the owners supposedly had sent them a letter last week, a cease and desist letter. Jerry said he didn't get it, but for whatever reason, it was out there, and the NFL sent him a letter saying he was displaying conduct detrimental to the league. In other words, there was a rumor or there was some talk about them actually trying to kick Jerry out, which is possible.
Come on,
As
man.
crazy as it may sound.
It's gonna be an article or something in the contract or something kind of agreement
Right.
that can kick you out. But actually taking the team from, come on now.
Well,
Why is this kept? Going back to this article, you know.
more like force him out. It's a kick out, but it's a force out.
But they say that Jerry is the silent commissioner.
Okay.
Is basically what the article.
Well, we're gonna see how this thing. We're gonna see. We're gonna see the true power that Jerry has, because the extension has to be signed shortly. It has to be signed. Yeah, his extension is up. He don't go through this year. I think it's next season.
Next season is the last season.
Yeah, that's it. Okay.
So they got. That's what Jerry's saying. They got time. They got time to review everything.
But nobody likes to work on the last year of a contract. That's not the, you want that.
Hey, coaches do it all the time.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess you got a point. You got a point.
And the main another problem they dealing with is now the players know his demands. I don't know who releasing all this information.
You said the owners what now?
The players
Players.
know Goodell's demands and salaries.
Yeah.
And they're wondering now why they can't get lifetime.
Oh, it was mad player reaction. It was mad. I mean, it was some good things that they were saying, and of course along the same lines of we out here on the field, we putting our lives on the line every single play, and we don't have anything guaranteed. I think it's ridiculous that NFL players do not have guaranteed contracts. However, it was bargained in the CBA in 2011. Now it comes up.
It's hard to have guaranteed contracts in the NFL.
It's gonna happen.
It's hard to have them.
Well, why would you say that?
Because people get hurt all the time. Okay. And as an owner, I'm not going to pay you. Say you sign a two-year, $20 million contract, right? First year, good. Second year, you end up getting hurt. The people get hurt all the time in the NFL, right?
Yes.
You'll be paying people who are injured a lot of money.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. I just want to hear your point. I get it, because I think the average career length
is 3 years.
It's 3 years. So why would you guarantee 5 years, 6, 7 years when on average guys are only lasting 3 years on average? So I get it.
But in saying that also, I understand that I should have or a team shouldn't be able to just cut me and then my contract is over.
Yeah.
I mean, so I see it both ways.
Yeah, both ways, absolutely. But Roger, man, with these demands, man, we'll see. We will see. We have a year to find out. But like I said, the Jerry and Roger thing is just getting going. I want to, you know what, Big Marcus, I want to talk about also your boy, famous Jameis Winston.
Oh, yeah.
Famous Jameis Winston. Man, he found himself in some trouble again. 2016. This incident was actually 2016, happened in Phoenix, Arizona. He was in Arizona it was a Kurt Warner Ultimate Football Experience, something Kurt Warner does every year. 2:00 in the morning, he was out. He called Uber to pick him up.
What time?
Uber 2. Nothing happened. Mama said nothing happens good after 2.
2 in the morning.
Nothing happens good. So he's out 2:00 in the morning trying to get back to the house. Hotel wherever he was staying. Tell the Uber driver, hey, take me to the fast food joint, give me a bite. So obviously he was out having a good time. Well, in the midst of that, he reaches around, according to the Uber driver, he grabs, in her words, her crotch for at least 5 seconds before she said stop. 5 full seconds. Jameis, of course, denied it. He denied it instantly.
Did you hear his excuse?
Well, which one? Several people in the car who was sitting next to her. Maybe she didn't know if she was on.
She was confused.
She was confused. Maybe she felt uncomfortable.
She didn't know the number of passengers.
Yeah.
And who was sitting next to her.
Well, from what I read, she said it was only Jameis in the car. I'm just trying to figure that out. Yeah, I don't know either. I don't know.
Something's wrong with that brother. He even looks like something wrong with him.
Well, just to give you a brief recap with James. This is not the first time he's been in some type of trouble with sexual stuff.
And that's the problem. You dodged a major bullet, you know what I'm saying, just to get into the NFL.
2012, that's the major bullet he dodged. In 2012, he was charged with sexual assault of a FSU student. He said the sex was consensual. She said not so much. Ended up costing him a few games. However, he was able to get out of that, but she countersued him, and he also countersued her. But the school ended up paying her $950 million because she filed a Title IX lawsuit against the school.
How much?
$950,000.
Oh, I'm gonna say, God.
Whoa! I said $950 million.
Yeah,
Not so much.
Yeah, okay.
$950,000 she got from FSU because she filed a Title IX lawsuit because she said she felt that they didn't handle her situation properly. But also, he was also suspended in 2014 when he stood on a table in the lunchroom. And you remember that thing, you know what I'm talking about. You know, he stood up on the table in the lunchroom and said that sexually explicit thing, internet thing meme that was going around at the time, got him suspended for a game as well. So Jameis has a thing with just kind of outburst sexual stuff. So when I heard about the Uber thing, I didn't instantly believe it, but I didn't instantly throw it away either.
And I don't think you giving this story, you know, this dude got banned from Uber.
Yeah, he's permanently banned from Uber. But I will say in his defense.
Ain't no defense.
Well,
ain't no
here
defense.
It is. In his defense, she never reported anything to the police.
And then you saying that, but I also say she did report it to her.
She reported to Uber, to her superiors.
That same, within that reasonable time, she reported it.
She did report it. However, Jameis Winston representatives are saying because his account was used, right? His account was used to get the Uber driver.
Don't mean it was him.
Don't necessarily mean it was him.
Okay.
Listen.
Come on, B.
No. I'm in the media. I have to just report the story. It's not for me to judge it.
Okay, and I'm gonna throw it out like this.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I get banned from Uber, right? And my account gets shut down. You don't think I'm gonna fight it if it's not me? You just gonna roll with it?
It's Uber. In the grand scheme of things, it's Uber. In the grand scheme of things, I'm not probably gonna need Uber again.
It's not just Uber. It's
we got it under the grade.
I was gonna say, and let's remember too, Uber don't take cash. You have to pay with your credit card.
Absolutely.
But I'm gonna say this though, it ain't just Uber, because we're dealing with a sexual.
Hey, wait a minute.
Listen where I'm going. Because of your past, knowing that if this gets out and it was in a sexual nature, you need to fight this. You need to get on top of this before it comes out, which you did, is all I'm saying. So something wrong with this dude anyway. He look crazy. When they talking to him, he like his eye, he look crazy, man.
Well, you know what you said that? Did you see he does the pregame, hype up for his team?
The chant,
yeah. He did one when he licked his fingers. He did one he licked all his fingers. He said, "Let's eat." Nobody moved. No, he licked all his fingers. He said he licked them, and he said, "Let's eat." And they just looked at him like, "What the hell?"
Man, that's him, man. He crazy, man.
I don't know, but you know what? Hey, before we get out of here, man, let's give a shout out, man, to your boy Mike Vick.
Mike Vick, man.
Your boy Mike Vick. Mike Vick is a man. He's a man. He made a mistake. He's a man.
Mike Vick is better than me.
Mike Vick's better than 99.9% of us.
People don't know Mike Vick ended up filing for bankruptcy. Instead of doing Chapter 7, he did Chapter 11. Am I correct?
Yes.
Chapter 11, you got to pay your creditors back. And this Thursday, Vic
made his final payment.
Final payment, $1.5 million. He paid $17.4 million on 17.6.
6 or 7 million. Yep.
Million. So that's 99 cents on the dollar.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? To all of his creditors. He could have filed Chapter 7.
To protect everything he has.
And he didn't have to pay anything.
right.
So he said he didn't want to mess over nobody who hadn't messed over him.
He said his exact words were, "I didn't want to stiff anyone who did not stiff me." So
That's what I said.
no, you know, say the.
That's what I said, man.
Say quote him
Damn.
accurately. Gotta quote him right, Big Marcus. Leave that to me. Leave
Okay.
that to me, Big Marcus.
Okay.
The quotations.
Okay.
The quotes. No, but but real talk, man. Shout out to Mike, man. You know, he went through, and we gotta get out of here. We got to get out of here. But I just want to say this. Yeah, he went through some things. He went through some things. Manned up. He took a lot of heat when he got out of prison. And Mike could have went off, made all this, because he's made over $50 million since he came back from prison as far as NFL contracts. And he's working now as a sportscaster now. But he took the man route and said, you know what? Y'all guys didn't do nothing wrong to me. I messed up over y'all, but guess what? I'm going to get you your money back.
And before we go to break, Cal, real fast, did you see how much his budget was? No. I said it's kind of cool, you know what I'm saying, being all right, making living off $300,000 a year though.
That was his budget?
Yeah, it was his budget.
Hey, ain't nothing to feel sorry about. Ain't nothing to feel sorry about. Cam King, let's take us to do or die. Let's get to it.
Do or die. Pick one.
You wanna ride in the backseat of a caddy, chop it up with do or die.
Okay, since we're talking about Mike Vick, James Vaughn, our loyal listener to the game.
What up, James?
What's up, James? He says Vick was more, honorable and stupid at the same time. So, do or die. Do you agree with that, Cal B. Easy?
Do. I mean, he did a stupid thing. But he's also did an admirable thing by paying those people back their money.
What was the stupid thing?
By getting himself in that position in the first place.
Oh, the dog fight?
Yes, that was stupid.
Oh, but you know he from the hood though.
It don't matter. That's not an excuse.
Okay.
All right, so I guess that's a die for you, Big Marcus.
He got caught up. Yeah, that's a die, man.
Okay. All right. Moving on. We talked about Jerry Jones a little bit earlier. Do or die, Big Marcus. Goodell, his days are numbered.
That's a they're numbered. Don't be surprised if he doesn't get an extension.
Okay. Cal, be easy. How you feel about it?
No, his days are not numbered. Die, Big Marcus. You got to pick a side, brother. Which would either you for him or you against him? Because
I pick my side.
But
I'm pro Jerry Jones, man.
But he gonna get an extension, right?
Huh?
He will get an extension, correct?
I said, don't be surprised.
Okay.
Don't be surprised if he gets if he don't get an extension.
Okay. Well, Die, super producer, he will get his extension.
Don't check my ass.
Extension.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. Moving on. Jerry Jones, do or die. Cal B. Easy is the best owner ever.
Man, I tell you what, you have to go with a do simply because the Dallas Cowboys is the most lucrative franchise in sports.
Okay.
That said something.
All right. Big Marcus, how you feeling? Jerry Jones, best owner ever.
I'm going to say die.
Okay.
I couldn't name you, but my thing is, and the money is important, don't get me wrong, but we're in sports, and championships matter.
Right.
So, Kraft
I mean,
or somebody.
He got 3 championships. I mean, it ain't like he does have championships. He don't have none recent.
20 years ago.
I understand, but he got 3 championships, and his team is the
most. That was a whole different. That was a whole different way of playing.
The most expensive franchise in sports. We're talking sports, not just North American football, sir.
I'm telling you that was a total different era of football in the rings that you. Dylan wasn't even born.
No, they don't know nothing about the Cowboys being good.
No, they don't know nothing about that. So that was totally different.
Okay.
So.
All right. Moving on. Another comment James made was about Jameson being mentally ill.
Famous James.
Yeah. Do or die, Cal B. You think there's a little mental illness going on with Jameson?
There could be some intellectual deficiency going on.
Man, I was trying to think of that word.
Is it intellectual deficiency?
Last night, I was like, man, what's the word? Man, say that. What is?
Intellectual deficiency.
Already.
Yes, it could be.
That's a do. It's more than just him, though. You know what I'm saying? Don't be surprised if Carolina quarterback Cam Newton.
Come on, we're not even talking. Come on, really?
He got a little issues going up.
I think Cam is a clone, but anyway, last one here. Big Marcus.
Cam is a what?
He's a clone.
A clone.
A clone. He's not real.
Okay.
Do or die. Last one, guys. We're
I
getting
gotta
out
talk
of
about
here.
that later.
Yeah, we'll get to it.
Yes.
Do or die. Big Marcus. Uber. They went a little bit too far by abandoning him. Do or die.
Nah, man, you can't have people in there sexual assaulting your drivers. Nah.
Okay. Calby.
They went too far. No, they didn't go too far. They did the right thing.
All right. And that is your do or die for the week, fellas.
Do or die. Pick one.
You wanna ride in the backseat of a Cadillac, chop it up with do or die.
Hey, what it do? Hey, what up, listeners, man? Appreciate y'all for taking your time out, man, out of your precious busy day, man, to spend some time with you guys, man. Listen, we're going to go ahead and throw this thing to our own Villa Cooler's own Kobe Savage. We're going to take us a break. We're going to holler at y'all on the other side. This is The Real Game.
Shout out to all the
This
Cadillac
is
drivers.
The Real Game on VillaCooleradio.com.
Yeah, I'm good. Man, I'm a professional, bro. I get through it, man.
A table made in the presence of my enemies. I'm talking about the enemy of depression, the enemy of defeat, the enemy of fear, failure, the enemy of poverty, procrastination, the enemy of negativity. Bind it up in the name of the Lord. No negative vibes, I push the pedal and thrive. I know the devil, his only hope is to see my demise. I see he's surprised, from nothing I rise. From hustling on the corner to speaking with God. I was broken inside, pain opened my mind. Jesus told me to move over, who told you to drive? I know where you headed, it's trouble that way. If you follow my lead, I won't lead you astray. Now look in my eyes, all the worry has died. I'm curry and crunch time, finger up to the sky. Keep up with my stride. My enemies try. Whenever they gain ground, they stumble from pride. I'm humble, I cry. You wondering why? America's like a jungle where underlings die. The truth is a mirror, separated from lies. I'm the son of a king, educated and wise. In the presence of my enemies. In the presence of my enemies. I'm in the presence of my enemies. Bow your head, say your grace, go ahead and feast. In the presence of my enemies. In the presence of my enemies. I'm in the presence of my enemies. Bow your head, say your grace, go ahead and feast. No more service and fiends, faith resurrected my dreams. Every blessing supreme, every error redeemed. Every terror the devil brings, I block it and sing. Victorious songs of praise like Kirk and his team. I'm picking up steam, like lightning I beam. I'm writing righteously now, they say I'm esteemed. You follow regimes, I follow the king. I'm done having the borrowers flowing like streams. From dirty to clean, spiritual things. Bless me to take flight with invisible wings. This more than you bargained for, I implore you to think. Ignoring negative, no, that's a daily routine. I was deep in ravines, facing devilish schemes. Went from whispering silent prayers to shouting my plea. He told me my dreams would turn into green, turn into something special that suddenly seen. In the presence of my enemies. In the presence of my enemies. I'm in the presence of my enemies. Bow your head, say your grace, go ahead and feast. In the presence of my enemies. In the presence of my enemies. I'm in the presence of my enemies. Bow your head, say your grace, go ahead and feast.
What's up, world? You're listening to VillaCoolerRadio.com. Tell your friends.
Hey, what it do, man? That was that new fire by Kobe Savage, man. Villa Cooler's own Kobe Savage, man. I like that one, Big Marcus. That was all right with me. This is The Real Game, man. We coming right back at you, man. You good?
Yeah, I'm good, man.
All right, let's get to it. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Facebook, appreciate y'all for tuning in. Twitch, where you at? Man, let's get into some college football, Big Marcus. College football last week was the best week of the season. This week is the worst week of the season. Okay? But that's how it go. That's what you call the ebb and the flow. That's how it go. That was a rhyme. You get that? I hit that ball.
Oh.
I hit that ball.
Yeah, I would
Kobe,
try-
you need your ball. Kobe, I'm over here throwing these balls. Throwing these
I
balls.
wouldn't assume say it was a boy.
Ball.
A nursery rhyme. That's what it was. A nursery rhyme.
Hey, I'm just saying your ball was flowing. But now college football, man. Last week, man, we had a good week last week.
What's wrong with this week?
This week, well, last week you had Notre Dame and Miami. This week you had Miami and Virginia. Last week you had
And that game.
well, they ended up putting up 45. So it, you know, I'm just saying. Last week you had Alabama and Mississippi State, which I told you was going to be a good game. It turned out to be a very good game. This week,
it did.
Alabama beat them by 3 points, sir, at the very end.
Oh, okay.
You missed that one.
Yeah, I missed that one.
But this week you have Alabama and Mercer. Okay. Last week,
Don't underestimate Mercer.
yeah, it was 52-0 in the second quarter, sir. 52-0. Last week you had Clemson, and I don't know who they played, but this week you got Clemson and the Citadel. They was beating up 56-0. But anyway, statistician, I need you to get those scores for me, sir. But anyway, this week, what we only have one top 25 matchup. Right, so I'm not going to even get into. I don't even have a rating system.
Man, by time.
Yeah, this week forced me not to have one. We only have one, but go ahead. But I will say this. I do want to highlight two games, right?
Okay.
Real quick. I do a Summerlin watch, right? The Kevin Summerlin watch. They do play Ole Miss tonight, and now the reason why I give a Summerlin watch because at the any given point he could be fired. Okay, that's why I give a Summerlin watch.
So what is his record? Do you know?
He's actually up. He has a 500 plus record. Look that up for me, statistician. A&M Kevin Summerlin. But Wisconsin does play Michigan right now. They are winning. Let me know that score too. I need that score.
I want to say it was like 14-10 when I.
Well, I think they went up 21-10. But Wisconsin is number 5, looking on the outside, looking in. They're undefeated, right?
Yes.
They're on the outside looking in of the top 4, which we want to get into right now.
Okay.
My top 4.
What is the top 4 period?
Well, the top 4 period is Bama, number 1.
Yours might be wrong.
Well, I'm gonna give you theirs, and then I'm gonna give you mine.
Okay.
Bama's 1, Clemson 2, Miami 3, OU 4. Okay. Give me that score too, please. My top 4 is Alabama 1, OU 2.
OU 2?
OU 2, Miami 3, Clemson 4. I have Clemson 4.
Why Miami only at number? Why is Oklahoma over?
Well, again, I hear what the pundits are saying. Clemson lost. Clemson they played a tough schedule. Or this, I get it. However, you lost to Syracuse. You lost to Syracuse, an unranked team, but not a good team. I don't care. They say, well, they lost their quarterback. I don't care. You're Clemson. You're supposed to come in with a top 2 quarterback to replace the top 2 quarterback. OU lost to Iowa State, which was playing hot at the time.
Come on, B. It's Iowa State.
And Iowa State is ranked. They ranked.
Come on, B.
They were ranked. Thank you, Jerry. Thank you, sir. They
yeah.
were ranked at the time. OU right now is and then for me, let me say this real quick.
OU is a better team than Miami.
OU is a better team than Miami because they passed my eye test.
OU, who has lost one game, and Miami, who is undefeated.
Yes.
Is better. Oklahoma is better than Miami.
Oklahoma is better than Miami. Yes.
Come on, man.
Yeah, and I love the U. I love that they are back. They got the swag chain thing.
Just beat Notre Dame.
They beat the brakes off and they beat the brake dust off Notre Dame. Yes, they did.
That shouldn't put them at number 2 just for beating Notre Dame.
No, sir. It leaves me at 3 because outside of that win, Miami does not have a signature win. However, we're gonna see how real Miami really is, which I believe they're back. But we're gonna see how real they really are because in 2 weeks they got Clemson.
My list, because my thing is you cannot leave off undefeated teams. So Alabama, Miami, Wisconsin, and Oklahoma.
Okay. So you just pissed me off. You left OU off.
No, I'm putting them at 4.
Okay, so you left Clemson out.
I left Clemson off.
What are you doing? What are you doing, Big Mark? What are you doing? Wisconsin. They have to play their way in. I understand they're undefeated.
Why do they got to play their way in if they wanted the undefeated team?
They are one of the undefeated, but because.
Ain't no because.
We have to, listen, okay, what we have to talk about right quick. What we have to talk about, and this is kind of off of what we was going to do. We have to talk about criteria. And for me, strength of schedule is important.
Do you agree with me that it's hard to win a game? Period.
Absolutely.
And
It's hard to be great. It's hard to be a savant. It's hard.
That being said, you are 9-0 or 8-0. You know what I'm saying? It's not easy to get to 8-0. A lot of teams lose to the lesser teams. For instance, you just named a couple of teams that lost. Oklahoma lost to Iowa State. Clemson lost to Syracuse. You know what I'm saying?
So unranked Syracuse.
Unranked Syracuse. So even with you saying that Wisconsin didn't play nobody, Clemson played Syracuse, who was nobody, and lost. So that should give you credit to say, hey, it's hard to go undefeated. So let me put these in the top 4 because they are undefeated. That's why they are in my top 4.
No, I agree. What we have, but I agree with some of what. Wait a minute. I agree.
Thank you.
I agree with some of what you're saying, but you're not taking into consideration strength of schedule. If you talk about strength of schedule, Wisconsin has not played a team that's in the top 50 as far as strength of schedule. As far as they beat, I think it's not BPI, that's basketball. We'll get into that later. But that strength of schedule, they are like out of the top 50.
Hey, I can't.
Clemson is like top 5.
I can't help that my conference is sorry.
But non-conference, it's what matters
Hey,
as well.
Hey man, we getting warmed up, man. This is the way we got to 8-0 or 9-0.
Okay. Well, Wisconsin
But
don't pass the eye test.
You cannot deny me. And Miami or Clemson gonna fall out, right?
Well, let's get into that.
Okay.
Let's get into some scenarios because some of the questions are: can a 1-loss team get in? Can maybe a 2-loss team get in? Those things are possible, and I'm gonna try to take you through some of these scenarios. Okay, let's do that. You have with the ACC, right? You have an undefeated Miami, 1-loss Clemson. They play in 2 weeks. However, Miami goes into Clemson goes into Miami. We're gonna see what happens there, but they also have to play again in the ACC championship. So with that being said, one of those teams can get in with 1 loss. One may have 2.
No.
Well, it depends because if Clemson beat if Clemson beat Miami, that gives them that 1 loss. So then they go into the ACC championship both with 1 loss. Now they may knock one of those teams out if they lose.
One of them are not going to make it.
Okay, ACC is done. Let's move to the SEC. You have Alabama, you have Georgia, you have Auburn, right? Auburn is number 10, but they're moving up. Auburn right now is probably the hottest team in college
They're
football.
number 6.
Number 6. Well, polls are different. I saw one at 10, then I see one that was 6.
I'm
I think
going
that's the
by
coaches poll.
the playoff.
Okay, that one. Well, Auburn is waiting the winner of the Georgia Alabama because they play in a couple of weeks as well. They're gonna meet that winner in the SEC championship, so we're gonna see about that. That's how that's gonna fold. The Big 12, you just have to win out. They just have to. They win out, they're in. The Big 10, if Wisconsin went out, they still may not get in.
Come on, B.
Now I'm with you.
I'm
with you. No, listen, check me out. But check me out. The reason why I say that simply is because of this. I believe if you go undefeated in a Power 5 conference, you could get in.
Thank you.
But because of the strength of schedule versus those other teams, those 1-loss teams may get in. It's very possible that 2 SEC teams could get in.
No, not if Wisconsin go undefeated. If Wisconsin go undefeated, they have to get in.
Ohio State has a better chance of getting in than Wisconsin.
Come on now.
Only because of strength of schedule. They're getting hit hard.
No,
in
man.
The
thing is, man, you talk about strength of schedule, it comes down to wins or losses.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I got 0 in my losses. That means that I'm in. Like Miami. If Miami run the table, if Alabama run the table, if Wisconsin run the table, they all in.
Well, I'm looking at something now. I'm just not sure. I'm not sure because there's a Big Ten championship game. Put it this way. Let me say this. Let me say this to wrap the Big Ten talk up. Wisconsin lose, the Big Ten is out.
True that. Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Big Ten is out.
Yeah.
So, with that being said, could you give me just a rough guesstimate of your Final 4?
I just gave it to you.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I just gave it to you. Alabama.
No, you gave me the 4 No, that was your final four because that was just my four today. My four is gonna probably change. That was your so that.
As of what I know, I always base my four off of like if the championship was gonna end today.
Okay.
So Alabama, Miami, Wisconsin, Oklahoma. I think Wisconsin's gonna run the table.
Okay.
I think Miami is gonna run the table, knock Clemson off. I think Alabama is gonna run the table and knock off Auburn and
Georgia.
Okay.
Okay.
And Oklahoma is gonna be there too.
Okay.
So
Okay, good stuff. I'm gonna reserve. I'm gonna put mine on reserve. Cause like I say, my list is fluid.
Oh man,
it's very fluid.
You just like giving lists every week, man. That's all it is.
I like to hear myself talk.
Yeah, you like giving lists.
Well, I like to inform the riders as well. I like to inform the riders to make sure that they are fully aware of what's going on, and that's my that's my position. That's what I like to do. So, with that being said, Big Marcus, what we're gonna go ahead and do is, are we good? You good on college football? Everything's good. You miss anything? Heisman? You have a Heisman? You got a Heisman update? Yeah. Them your notes?
Yeah, man. I finally took notes, man.
What in the world?
What you don't like my notes?
It's all over the place.
No, man.
You got boxes in the middle, triangles.
Hey, man.
Okay, we gotta go. We gotta go.
Nah, I'm through.
Okay, cool. So Heisman, hopefully we'll talk about that next week. Baker Mayfield still at the top, but we're gonna go ahead and get out of there. We got a commercial break coming up, so we're gonna go ahead and get out of here for that. London the Great, you got the board. Let's get us out of here. Let's do it.
This is The Real Game on VillaCoolaRadio.com.
Hey everyone, I've got a fashion insider for all my ladies who know the importance of accessorizing their attire. And even for my fellas out there balling on a budget but still want their woman looking lovely. Let's be real, even the costume gotta be cute and on point, right? Well, Paparazzi Accessories got you covered. With an assortment of durable, nickel and lead-free, aesthetically appealing to the eye, rings, necklaces, bracelets, and more. So go show Miss Lisa Turner some love and support. Check her out on Facebook at LTurner88, on Instagram at Lisa Turner, or hit up her website at paparazziaccessories.com.
What up, riders? This is your main man's Cal Be Easy.
And your boy, Big Marcus.
Man, we are hosts of the hottest, dopest sports show in the world. The Real Game, the game inside of the game.
Man, you can check us out live every Saturday from 2 to 4 p.m. on VillaCoolaRadio.com.
And you can also download our podcast 24/8 on VillaCoolaRadio.com and Google Play.
Man, we out this bitch.
Man, it's love some weed.
Hey, what's good, Joe? It's your man, Cam King. Hey, be sure you tune in and vibe out to the sexiest hour on internet radio. That's the Fabric Extent, which airs every day from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. And again, around baby making hour from 1 a.m. to 2 a.m. Central Standard Time. Hey, and then you know what? Right after that, you can turn up with your mans as I host the hippest playlist on the planet. That's the Hip Hop Timeline every day from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. All exclusively on the VillaCoolaRadio.com. For fans of music, let's go.
They might think you're a stripper.
Strippers? We're back. This is the Real Game, isn't it? Real Game?
Real Game inside the game.
Okay. I guess that's the game inside the game.
Hey,
We're just giving game over. We're talking about strippers on our break.
Now, we were trying to come up with a concept for a T-shirt. And it was suggested to me to just have stripper on your shirt. But then I was like, you might get confused if somebody might think that you are a stripper.
Or you could put strip her, like stripper, like strip her, stripper. Like,
what the fuck?
Let's get back to what you know, man. Let's get back to what you know.
I guess that wasn't well received.
You tried. You tried.
Hey,
Let's put a little bit more thought in it.
Yeah, okay. Let's go ahead and get into
off the top of your dome ideas. Let's keep those to yourself.
Okay. Big Marcus, man. This week, man, is basketball, NBA basketball. Man, this thing is getting cooked up, heating up. You know, I gotta apologize. You know,
to me,
absolutely not, unequivocally not. I think I owe this team an apology. I think Chuck Barkley owed this team an apology. For that matter, I think the whole nation owe this team an apology.
Man, what are you talking about?
Yeah, statistician. Yeah, when Gordon Hayward went down, everybody thought their season was going in the toilet. But those C's are playing some hell of a basketball up there. Those Boston Celtics, they are. Yes, they are.
I just want to tell you to slow down, buddy. Slow it down.
Huh?
Slow it down.
What?
Slow it down.
So
man.
you're not buying what they sell?
Man, I ain't buying this. Let me quit, man.
No. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about it because I need to understand where you're coming from. Boston is for real. Did you see the game the other night against Golden State?
Did you see how many? Did you see how many points they was down?
They were down. They were down double digits. 17 points. They were down 17 points.
Whenever you're down 17
to the world champions
or 20 points, you know what I'm saying?
To the world champions. Is Golden State world champions?
Yeah, Golden State the world
okay,
champions.
I just asked.
You trying to? What that supposed to mean?
No, I was just asking a question. I forgot. I thought it was Golden State. I was just trying. Okay, go ahead. What?
As I was saying, anytime you down 20, you know what I'm saying? If you come back and win, man, that's a fluke, man.
It's a fluke against the best team.
It's a fluke
in the world?
Whenever an NBA team is down by 20, they come back, man.
Okay. So San Antonio down last night by 23 to OKC is a fluke when they came back?
Fluke.
Statistician like that. It's a fluke. Okay. Well, I just want to say this.
So?
No, he's an OKC fan like
that is
himself.
a fluke.
That's a fluke, man.
Okay.
The probability of you coming back being down by 20 is just extremely high.
I understand, but you do have to realize that these teams are it's a game of runs. The NBA is a game of runs. One team get out, the other team come back, the other team come back, the other team. It's a game of runs.
Okay, Mr. Obvious. We know it's a game of runs.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I know it's a game of runs. I'm telling you that all I'm saying is if a team is down by 20 points, the probability of that team winning is just crazy.
Okay, well, it happens.
And it happens every night.
It happens a lot.
But I don't put money on it and I don't count it.
Okay.
So just because Boston had this amazing comeback over the world champs, it'll never happen again.
Okay, well, we'll see. But I started out the segment with saying, listen, the Boston Celtics are for real. I don't get you sure that same
And I started out
14-2. They sit at 14-2.
Okay, man, it's the beginning of the season. They only played 16 games. How many games are in the season?
It's 82 in the season.
And they only played 16.
That's a fifth of the season. That's a fifth of the season down. Okay?
A fifth.
All I'm saying is Boston Celtics, man, my bad, Boston Celtics. Kyrie, you're doing the thing up there.
Man,
you're doing the thing.
Give them time to come back to reality,
okay.
Man.
But as we talk about Boston, I also want to talk about another team in the East as well. I want to talk about trusting the process. Okay? The Philadelphia 76ers.
You buying all
but mainly Joel Embiid. Statistician, I asked you to look up some stats for me again. Joel Embiid, I need his stats.
Man, you ain't got no stats.
Oh, I got the stats.
I'm talking about you ain't got no stats since you asked.
That's what I'm saying.
And you keep asking.
I keep asking. He ain't come back with no stats.
But he
gonna be asking for a paycheck next week.
But who's the fool if you keep asking for the stats?
I'm the fool.
Catch me outside. How about that?
Yeah, I'm gonna catch him outside. What?
I looked it up. You never came back to me.
You right about that? Hey.
That's why you got the microphone, sir. The microphone is for you to lean in. When you lean in, I see you leaning in, and then I'm gonna say, "Oh, Big Mark, the statistician got something to say." You lean in. That's when I know you got something to say. Okay.
I cut you off. You talking.
I know, but when you lean in, I'm a pull back. You got something to say. But pull up that stat for me because I want to talk about trusting the process because that's gonna lead me to my next idea, right? Do you believe in the process in Philadelphia? And Joel Embiid himself?
No.
You don't?
What process?
The process of tanking, getting high draft picks, selling off some if you can, keeping what you got, taking some time, getting better. Philadelphia is 5th in the East at 8-6 record.
And that's good, being 5th.
Where Cleveland is below them at 9 and what's that? Cleveland is 9-7. They are below Philadelphia. So what I'm saying is for Philadelphia, that's really, really good because they have been the bottom feeders of the NBA for quite some time. But because they have a plan in place called trusting the process, they have most likely the rookie of the year, probably a top tier. I mean, not a probably. He's an all NBA first teamer, Joel Embiid. Did you see what he did the other night against the Lakers? What is he averaging? Did we get those stats? Did we get those stats, sir? Joel Embiid.
23 points, 11 rebounds.
In his minutes, he's playing less than. He's on a minutes restriction. You have to understand. Joel Embiid is on a minutes restriction in Philadelphia.
But you
trying to
sell this dude to me?
I'm not selling them to you. Because if you're not buying what I'm selling, you ain't got enough money.
I think he's great. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I did see him the other day when he hit 43 or something like that.
46.
You know,
against the Lakers.
And I saw the dream shake. You know.
Did you see it?
Yeah, I saw the dream shake. But my thing is, you're down so long, right? Every dog has his day. Everybody gets lucky. And eventually it's your turn to get lucky or to be able to come from the bottom.
Okay.
But I would trust the process if it was a 1, 2, 3 year deal. But they've been taking so much, you know, that
the NBA actually put a plan in place to stop the tanking. They've been doing it for so long. Well,
that wasn't even that. If you consider that a plan or a restriction to stop it, that ain't gonna work.
No, it's not.
But eventually, they had to become good because they done tanked for so long. So I wouldn't necessarily say it's a process.
Well, you said something about being at the bottom for so long or being at the top, however you want to put it. My Mavericks, on the flip side of what we're talking about.
But hold on, I just thought of something before we go to the Mavericks.
Yeah.
Take, for instance, Orlando. Did Orlando tank?
No, they didn't.
And what's their record right now?
Orlando's having a pretty decent season, 8-7.
If you're at the bottom for so long, eventually you get your players and you luck up and get players that can play and you can move up. Not to say you can win a championship, but you come from the bottom.
Right.
Now let's talk about the Mavericks.
Okay. My Dallas Mavericks are at the bottom, and I brought the Mavericks up because you had said something and just what you said about trusting the process and being at the bottom for so long. My Dallas Mavericks have been at the top for so long. They were 11 wins, 50 straight wins, 11 straight seasons, right? Only behind the Spurs for the most. Well, the last few years have been a challenge because Mark Cuban decided in 2013, after that championship run, to strip the team down because he wanted to save some money.
True that.
2017, we are hurting for that. We trusted the process. The process is not working. They are 2-12. My Dallas Mavericks are 2-12. So this is a different trust in the process.
This is a process that you knew wasn't going to work. You have to be able to pass the torch to somebody. If you want to be a dynasty type of team, you got to have a person to, first of all, pass that torch and somebody to receive the torch. So let's take San Antonio, for instance. You got David Robinson. He passed it to Tim Duncan. Tim Duncan passed it to Leonard. You got Dirk, but you don't have nobody to pass it to.
Wesley Matthews.
Parsons.
I
mean, you can give a bunch of people, you know.
We've tried. Dallas tried. We tried to get Deron Williams when he was good, but we got him on the tail end.
Oh, he was never good.
No, he was good.
He was never good.
Well, I don't want to get into it, but at one point, him and Chris Paul were the top two guards in the NFL, point guards in the NBA.
He blessed the Mavericks by not signing her the first time.
Maybe. I get you.
Because he is overrated.
Okay, well, he was, but he was overrated, but he was really, really good when he was in Utah. However, I do want to say this. We stripped the team down because he didn't want to go into the tax the tax that these teams are paying.
Luxury tax.
The luxury tax, but he stripped away the team. We've been bad ever since. He tried to save some money, which he did. But you alluded to something in what you just said as far as passing the torch. We had an opportunity in 2013. We had an opportunity in 2013 to draft Giannis.
You know why you try to keep pronouncing dude name,
Antetokounmpo. Giannis
Antetokounmpo. Dylan, come on, man.
Oh, hell no.
The Greek Freak.
Yeah,
we had a chance to draft the Greek Freak. However, and Donnie Nelson, which is he's a mastermind when it comes to overseas basketball players. Yeah. He wanted to draft the Greek Freak, but Cuban said no. I want to save money, so we traded down several times in the first round. Twice. We saved $400,000. He used some of that money to try to go get Dwight Howard. Dwight Howard instead what? He signed with Houston. We had a chance to draft Giannis Antetokounmpo. Was that close?
Oh, hell no.
What is it?
Antetokounmpo.
Okay. Anyway, we had a chance to draft him. We didn't. So this is where we are. We are in basketball hell.
And we'll be there for a minute.
Yeah, we will be there for a minute. So.
But shout out. Well, no, hold on. Before we move on, man. Shout out to Dirk though. He became the eighth. Let me rephrase that. He became the 8th place in field goals made.
Yes. He's steady climbing the charts.
On everything.
Yes, he's steady climbing the charts. In his 20th year, Dirk Nowitzki is climbing the charts, man, doing big things for these Dallas Mavericks. But he's only averaging 10 points a game. So I want to talk about Dirk. We got to go to something else, but we got another thing coming up. I want to talk about Dirk real quick. I want to say something about Dirk. However, it's that time of the show, man. Cam King, Cal B Easy's Breezy. Let's get to it.
Who is the hottest bitch in the game? Cal B Easy's Breezes.
I love bad bitches, that's my fucking problem. And yeah, I like the fuck, I got a fucking problem. I love bad bitches.
Hey, what it do, man? This is that part of the show, man, where we are able and we are allowed to talk about beautiful women and their future endeavors and present endeavors. So, okay. Man, this is gonna be a special one right here.
I'm just finna allude to that, man. This is a special vote right here, man. Y'all need to take this serious, man.
Yeah, this is gonna be important. This is gonna be the most serious thing that we do today. The most serious thing we do today.
My picks, but keep going.
Okay, your picks. Let me take the picks. Yasmin Abdul, for you guys who don't know what's about to happen, man, this is about to be epic. If she gets in, we have one beautiful young lady that's in the Cal B Easy's Hall of Fame, and that's Jada Baby 88. She needs company. She wants a friend there. However,
everybody can't make the Hall of Fame.
Everybody can't make the Hall of Fame. Yasmin has made it to the fourth week. If she gets to 5, she's in there. But before we get her there, we got to talk about her. We got to talk about her challenger. Yasmin Abdul, like I say, she is a entertainment exotica, which is what, Big Marcus?
Stripper.
She makes a little money doing something strange for some change. But with that being said, Yasmin Abdul is a beautiful, beautiful lady. We're going to get those slides going for you guys in just a moment so y'all can check those ladies out. Yasmin Abdul, you can catch her at V-Live or Dallas Gentleman, man. She's a beautiful, beautiful young lady.
Happy belated birthday.
Absolutely. I hope you turned up. Definitely turn that thing out. She's a tall one too, man. 5'10", 5'11" with heels on. I give her 6 feet, 6'1". She's an entrepreneur as well. She has It's a Beauty Bar. They do makeup and hair. So right now you can catch her. She got some hair in stock, is what she said. She got hair in stock. But Yasmin Abdul, man, she is ready. Let me tell you something. She's a beautiful lady. I love her eyes. Her body is banging. She ain't missing a beat. She gets her rest. And she's a bad one. She's definitely a bad one. However, her challenger, man, this chick here, let me tell you something. She is between H-Town and D-Town, man. You can catch her in either spot. She's not an entertainment exotica, but she is a baddie. She is definitely a baddie. Her name is Jessica Genshell. Jessica Janshell. Do we like that?
I give it to you.
Jessica Janshell. We're gonna call her Miss Jessie over here, Miss Jessie. This is a beautiful, beautiful young lady. She definitely works out too. She definitely works out, and she loves to show off those beautiful, beautiful thighs of hers.
I think you could say something else. You like show, yeah.
Well, no, she's a beautiful. I mean, this chick she's stacked, man. But she's short. She's compact. She's not the tallest. She's short. Maybe 5'4", 5'5". Beautiful eyes, man. These eyes are off the chain. I believe they are hers. If you're not aware, you remember a couple of years back when James Harden was kind of caught into a situation with Khloe Kardashian.
What situation like what?
Where he was dating Khloe, but it was another chick that kind of showed up on the scene. This is her.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
this is her.
This the one somebody took a picture.
Yeah, this is her. This is her.
While he was asleep.
I don't know about all that.
Okay.
I don't know about that. I just know this is the chick that he was messing around with. Anyway, Miss Jessica Janshell, man, she is stacked, man. She got a body on her. She works out. She take care of herself. She kind of reminds me in some pics of a knockoff Lala. She reminds me of a knockoff Lala. She's a beautiful young lady. Like I said, she's beautiful.
Lala don't have a body like that, though.
No, Lala does not have a body like this, man. Y'all got to go check this lady page out. Miss Jessica Janshell, check her out. Because her body, like I say, man, it is definitely off the chain. So, this is a special vote, so we got to take this thing serious. We got to make sure we hit this hammer on the head. Big Marcus, I will give you the duties of going first, sir.
Oh, man. It seems like I know Yasmin, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She's been around so many weeks, man. I feel like a special bond, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You know, even with me knowing her birthday last week, you know.
Mm-hmm. Sound kind of creepish.
Don't it?
Yes,
You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Sound creepish.
But I'm going to have to go with Jessica, man.
Jessica. Oh, Jessica.
You know, I don't know if Yasmin is ready for the Hall of Fame, man.
Good observation. Good observation. Super producer, Cam King, I need your vote, sir.
I'm going with the challenger this week.
Oh, there has been a upset in the city, but London the Great, I gotta get your take on the vote.
You go with the champion. I'm saying what you go with, man.
I'm going with the champion.
The champion. London the Great, he stayed true to form, true to the game. He stayed with Yasmin Adore. However, because Yasmin did not get in 4 weeks in,
so close.
She's been a gracious host. She's been good to us. However, she didn't get what she needed to get in. So with that being said, she does get a parting gift. Her parting gift.
I don't fuck with you.
You know, after 4 weeks, I don't know if she should get that. After 4 weeks.
Man, you came so close, but yeah, so far, baby.
So
Catch me outside. How about that?
Yeah. But I tell you what, Yasmin does look better going than coming. She does look better going than coming.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I think
So, Miss Jessica Janshell, appreciate you.
Welcome
To
the real game, baby. We're going to take care of you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, buddy.
And she does have a gift, too.
Hi, Miss Parker.
Yeah, Miss Jessica Janshell. I think she's going to be around for a while.
I don't know, B.
You don't know?
Okay, I don't know.
Okay, well, we got someone on deck for next week, so appreciate you, Miss Jessica Janshell. Congratulations as well for being first week winner, knocking off Yasmin Adore 4 weeks. Yasmin, hopefully, baby, we'll see you around. Maybe Big Marcus might throw you a couple of dollars your way.
I ain't got none.
You ain't got enough for you.
Fitting song for the loser today, too.
We got a fitting song. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and take that to, we got a song. We got a song for, okay, well, we got a song. So let's go ahead and get to it. This is The Real Game. Let's go.
This is The Real Game on VillaCoolaRadio.com.
Team hustle in the building. Hustle. Ill beat, yeah. Better. Please don't waste your time. When you wasting mine, I'd rather stand back, wait on mine. I can't afford to let you play with my mind. Cause I can do better. Why? Cause I can do better. Why? Cause I can do better. I can do better. I ain't that big, but I think I'm too heavy for beat. I'm just scoping, but I don't think she ready for me. And honestly, I don't think she ready to see on my head and my time. Sometimes I ain't even ready for me. But look, you get one dance to dance. If you too timid, I flee. No gimmicks, I live this real shit. You too blind to see. I guess you need a thug in your life. Sorry, baby girl, but that ain't me. He ain't me. It's real life, this ain't TV. The fake cats be hating on me, hating on you. But you can't see what's obvious. You oblivious, B. Are you serious? I'm curious, please. You was playing, cause that shit be silly to me. But yeah, keep it to yourself. Go ahead, play sleep. I'ma do me. Cause no one could love me like me. Single and free. I truly be me. Why?
Please don't waste your time.
Please don't.
When you wasting mine. I'd rather stand back, wait on mine. Can't afford to let you play with my mind. Cause I can do better.
Why?
Cause I can do better.
Why?
Cause I can do better. I can do better.
Super fly like Missy. Down to earth since birth, never prissy. I'm moving in some heels, I'm moving in some sneakers. Soon as I hear the bass booming through the speakers, he just wanna cut and leave me with no antiseptic. Call me DA cause I'm about to reject it. I'm not the type pulling panties to the side. Need somebody down the ride like I. Even tight lid on my cookie jar. Yep. Take me to the rooftop, lay me like tar. Only when I find that Mary J. real, I'll be in vogue and give him something he can feel. But until then, I'm living, staying driven, staying away from all those taking, never giving. Love me or hate me, and I still won't stop. The air's so dry, here's a lyrical raindrop.
Please don't waste your time.
Please don't.
Playing games, wasting mine. I'd rather stand back, wait on mine. I can't afford to let you play with my mind. Cause I can do better.
Why?
Cause I can do better.
Why?
Cause I can do better. I can do better.
What you want, a boy? A grown ass kid? Shit. You better take a look again. I'm a grown ass man. I'm a grown man shit. Swizzy, I got a model girl. She picture perfect. The way she work it got a younger focus, no more searching. I can't waste my time. I was out there hunting, got the body of it, got his man, she really killing stunting. We can do brunch, better yet, let's do lunch and tip you off the menu, that's real, it's no fun, girl. She have a slim waist, pretty face, thick cake, lights, camera, action, paparazzi trying to get the take. She hot to the touch, like she fresh up out the oven, extra love, I'm going crazy, need the turkey with the stuffing. Yeah, I'm blushing, no more bluffing, so I'm cuffing. If you not up on the level, I ain't wasting my time.
Please don't waste your time.
Please don't.
Playing games, wasting mine. I'd rather stand back, wait on mine. I can't afford to let you play with my mind. Cause I can do better.
Why?
Cause I can do better.
Why?
Cause I can do better. I can do better.
What's up, world? You're listening to VillaCoolerRadio.com. Tell your friends.
Hey, what it do, man? What it do, man? That was Villa Cooler's on, man. That was who was that? London Degree? Sean Hustle.
Gotta do better, baby.
Gotta do better. Gotta do better.
Man, shout out to Anita for the food, man.
Oh yeah, it was great.
I'm
Anita.
sitting up here stuffed, man.
You came through for us once again.
I think it might be a blessing and a curse, all in one.
A blessing and a curse.
Yeah, because we are full, but then you know how the energy just kind of.
It did. It did. We had to pick it up as a show. Yeah, because when the show started out, we was kind of just.
No, even before we was eating, we get the food ready. Yeah. You know, we crunk, and once everybody started eating, it got quiet. And,
it did get quiet.
And it kind of just. Lando was laying down for the show.
Yeah, he was laying. Yeah.
We 15 minutes late because he wanted to take a nap.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
With Snickers on.
Snickers.
Yeah.
Cheesecake with Snickers on it.
Yeah, good stuff, man. Nita Hankins, ketchup, man. Cooking with Grace, ketchup over there. Big Marcus, man. I want to. We were talking about the Mavericks. I want to say something about Dirk and the Mavericks, real quick, before we get into our next subject topic. The Mavericks. I said a few years ago maybe they should trade Dirk. I was saying that they can't trade him now. Of course, we can't do it now. But keeping him on the roster and keeping him. They moved him to the center position because he don't have the mobility anymore to play the power forward. But he's hurting our product. He's hurting it because defensively he is a liability. He always has been. But at center he's not doing anything for us.
Two things. I guess my first question to you is, so what do you want to do with Dirk?
Well, you know, I mean, they're doing what they have to, you know.
No, I'm asking you, what would you do? Since he's hurting you and you own the Mavericks, what would you do? Because you cannot cut Dirk.
Oh, please. You can't cut him. You can't trade him. I mean, you just do what Carlisle's doing the best he can.
Especially after Dirk has given his all to this franchise. Plus, he has never made the money that he's never
made a max.
Never maxed where out. He deserves. So yeah, the Mavericks owe him this.
And he's only on a 2-year, $10 million contract.
Yeah, and the Mavericks have the option next year, and don't be surprised if Dirk is back for 21.
He's gonna. I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna wrap my side up. He's gonna make 21 because I do believe there's something inside of him that wants to break the Kobe Bryant record for the most years with a team. Kobe had 20. Dirk is at 20. He would love to get to 21 so he can separate himself from everyone else. I think that's just a competitor in him.
Hey, why not, man?
Why not?
Give me 22.
Sure ain't gonna get 5 rings.
No, he won't get that.
I mean, that's because of the Mavericks and how they done mess things up. You know what I'm saying? You got to give Dirk whatever he wants.
Yeah.
He should want the private jet and the medical for life and $50 million for one season.
Well, the Mavericks, once he retires, if he wants a job in the organization, he's done. It's done.
What the job got to do with I want the same thing. Goodell, I want the.
Come on now.
The lifetime medical and the private jets after I retire. Dirk, they owe Dirk that, man. Give him his own.
Yeah, I know, but man, Kobe don't get it, so no. But I do want to talk about power rankings. I want to talk about power rankings, NBA, the top 5 teams. I want to know, do you have a top 5? I have a top 5, but I think what we're doing today, we're trying to combine because we always go against each other. But today, I think we're going
to put one together.
We're going to put one together. We're going to try to put one together. You think we can do it?
As long as the Lakers ain't on it.
No, the Lakers didn't make my list. They didn't make my list. So.
Man, before we go into this power ranking that we finna try to come together to do, would you bench Ball right now?
No.
That's been the question this week.
Yes, I saw that. No, I don't bench him, but I get it.
You finally get it?
I get it.
Okay, man.
Okay.
Your expectations came down?
No, they haven't come down, but sometimes you just kind of want to. It's a lot of pressure. It's a lot of stuff going on. Pulling back.
Pressure? Did you say pressure? He's under a lot of pressure?
There's a lot of stuff going on.
And what was the cause of the pressure? I like this conversation. I like this topic. What was the cause of his pressure? Why are people paying so much attention to this dude?
Can we get into the Power 5?
I'm just asking you a question real fast. Why?
I try to get out of the
Power 5. You finesse your way.
Okay.
But why is it that he gets so much attention as compared to the number 1 pick, or?
Because his daddy, man. Is that what you want to hear?
Because his daddy.
Yeah, it's his daddy. Okay.
At least they got something to fall back on, man. They can all three. All 3 of the brothers can go to the what's the name of y'all show?
Ball in the Family.
Ball in the Family. Ball in the Family. That's a nice show, man.
Okay. That's a nice show, can we go now? Can we go into the Power 5?
Yeah, man.
Let's collab on this Power 5.
What your little brother doing now that he home from UCLA? What he doing now?
He ain't going to no shopping malls. I know that.
Man, they had a post on ESPN, man, of him stealing cookies out of UCLA. It was a real video of him stealing cookies.
And he deserved it. LiAngelo, what's that? He deserved the cookies? No. He deserved the talk, the backlash, the criticism. He deserved it.
Suspension?
I don't know about indefinite. Well, yeah, I take that back. Yes. He deserved the suspension. I think they should hold him out maybe until conference play.
Conference play?
Conference play. Because, listen, what he did was silly, was stupid. But in the grand scheme of things, he didn't kill anybody.
But you still...
He didn't sexually assault anybody.
But that's...
There was no...
You can say that in our country. But you in somebody else's
I understand.
country.
But we're back over here now. So we're not going to nail him to the cross.
You done brought Trump into this, where he's demanding a thank you.
I understand. It don't take much for Trump to get into anything. But in the grand scheme of things, he committed a minor infraction. Let's not nail him to the cross for a minor infraction. So let's just move on. Can we talk about the Power 5?
Oh, yeah, let's go to Power 5.
You finally got your ball talk in.
No, I really didn't, because I want to talk about how he scored 2 points the other day. But let's continue. We got 2 minutes on this Power.
You spent 5 talking about ball. Now.
We spent 5 talking about ball. Great topic, too. You did good, man.
Do you have a number?
I'm undefeated. I can't even score 2 points. Hit the highway, making money the flyway. It's gotta be a better way, better way, better way.
I mean, y'all just totally thrown off my Power 5.
Nobody want another list. I was giving out these lists, man. they eat pie like a little kid. I can't get my list down.
I did my work. I did my stuff over my Power 5, and now we can't do it because y'all don't sit there and talk about ball for 5-6 minutes.
I can't do my list. What's your Power 5, brother?
Man, I don't want to talk about it. I don't even want to talk about it.
I give you mine then, man. And no, I do not have Boston number 1. You got Boston number 1?
I do have Boston number 1.
How Boston make number 1?
Just they're the best team in the basketball.
Man, we ain't gonna get this. We ain't gonna get this dub, man.
No, man.
Because I already disagree with you. Boston is not number 1 in the league, man. Houston is the number 1 team in the league.
They were number 3 on my list.
Number 3?
They were number 3. They were number 3.
Golden State number 2.
Number 2.
Okay.
Detroit was actually number 4.
This nigga's scared.
Hate to cut y'all off here, but we are behind on time, guys. Excuse me. For this week's K-File, I'm going to play a clip that we played earlier for the block, guys. It's about our favorite person, Colin Kaepernick, and of course he was by GQ magazine voted Citizen of the Year. So I'm gonna play the clip and then we'll get into it.
What Colin Kaepernick did that was bigger than everything, not just put almost $1 million, put his money where his mouth was. He addressed a systemic issue in a way that has brought more attention to it, an ongoing issue. And you could say specifically it's communities of color and their interaction with, or law enforcement's interaction with communities of color, individuals from communities of color. Or you could say it's addressing racial injustice more broadly. And maybe it turned into that, a broader kind of, but as a citizen, he participated in our civic life in such a way that we are talking in all walks of life about Colin Kaepernick. And even if there are, Will, if you feel cleaner examples within that movement, protest movement, than Colin Kaepernick, he is the face of the movement. He is the inspirational figure. That's why it was ridiculous when he wasn't on the cover of Sports Illustrated. That's why that was a bad editorial choice. Yeah. It's about, Kaepernick symbolizes the year in...
Okay, I just want to say that was Max Kellerman on the tape.
ESPN First Take.
First Take, ESPN. Stephen A. Smith. Just want to say I totally agree with what he said. Just wanted to take the time out for the K-Files to acknowledge him standing up like some people do and most people don't. So that's a good job on Max Kellerman's job. I'd like to applaud and salute. That is your K-File.
This nigga's scared.
Cal, be easy.
Making a little look so sleazy. So what we're gonna go ahead? We're gonna go ahead and since we don't have to change things around.
You ain't gonna come in on the K5?
Am I gonna come in on the K5?
Yeah.
No. We just.
Oh, we just rolling low. Okay.
We can keep it rolling.
Yeah, we just gonna. Yeah. I mean the K5, man. You know, it's the K5s. You know.
All right, keep it rolling. Go to commercial, man.
This is The Real Game on VillaCoolRadio.com.
Hey everyone, I've got a fashion insider for all my ladies who know the importance of accessorizing their attire. And even for my fellas out there balling on a budget but still want their woman looking lovely. Let's be real, even the costume gotta be cute and on point, right? Well, Paparazzi Accessories got you covered. With an assortment of durable, nickel and lead-free, aesthetically appealing to the eye, rings, necklaces, bracelets, and more. So go show Miss Lisa Turner some love and support. Check her out on Facebook at LTurner88, on Instagram at Lisa Turner, or hit up her website at paparazziaccessories.com.
What up, riders? This is your main man's Cal Be Easy.
And your boy, Big Marcus.
Man, we are hosts of the hottest, dopest sports show in the world. The Real Game, the game inside of the game.
Man, you can check us out live every Saturday from 2 to 4 p.m. on VillaCoolerRadio.com.
And you can also download our podcast 24/8 on VillaCoolerRadio.com and Google Play.
Man, we out this bitch.
Man, it's love sweet.
Hey, what's good, Joe? It's your man, Cam King. Hey, be sure you tune in and vibe out to the sexiest hour on internet radio. That's the Fabric Extent, which airs every day from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. And again, around baby making hour from 1 a.m. to 2 a.m. Central Standard Time. Hey, and then you know what? Right after that, you can turn up with your man, since I host the hippest playlist on the planet. That's the Hip Hop Timeline, every day from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. All exclusively on the VillaCoolerRadio.com. For fans of music, let's go.
Radio.com. Tell your friends.
Hey, what it do, man? This is The Real Game. Cal Be Easy and Big Marcus, man, giving you that hottest sports commentary around town. Download the app. I've been telling you through the whole show. Download the Villa Cooler Radio app. You can go through iTunes, and you can also go through Amazon and Google Play as well. Just download the app. That's simple. And for you guys who do radio, music rather, any commercials, anything y'all want to shoot, holler at your boys, Villa Cooler Media, man. We get that done for you.
Man, make sure y'all check out the first episode of DFW Routes, man. We filmed and produced it. The second episode is getting ready to drop in the next week. We're trying to do big things, man. Villa Cooler, man.
2018,
if
man.
you dream of ever having a TV show or producing anything, video, holler at us, man. We make those dreams into reality. That sounds like a song. Wasn't that a song?
It wasn't no better than my bar I just hit. My ebb and flow. Ebb and flow. Ebb and flow.
Burgess will not be rapping on your...
Oh, I can hit a bar. Oh, I can hit a 16. I can hit a 16. Yeah, I don't know. I got some hidden talents. Let's get to it. Baseball season is over, but the awards are now being spit out. That's how they baseball do it. They do everything, then the all awards come later. So I just want to give a quick little recap of the awards. And the AL MVP, NL MVP was announced this week. Of course, AL MVP was Jose Altuve, the shortstop for the world champion Houston Astros. The National League MVP was Giancarlo Stanton, the outfielder from Miami, who's on the chopping block. He's on the trade block.
I think you say something about steroids.
No, I believe in him. I believe in Stanton. I definitely believe in Giancarlo Stanton. That dude is a beast. You believe in him? He's been doing it. It wasn't a spike with him. He's been doing it since he come into the league.
And who did he come in the league with? Miami? Right.
Miami. They've been sorry ever since he got there.
What's the steroids capital of the world?
New York.
No.
It's Miami?
It's Miami.
Oh, you just messed me up. So he's
who leads the league in home runs.
Giancarlo Stanton.
With like over 50.
He had 50 plus.
Okay. I'm just saying.
Hey, we juicing too then.
I ain't gonna accuse nobody.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying that it's a lot of coincidence. That
That's interesting. Okay.
And he's what, Latin? Latin?
Yes. Giancarlo Stanton. Yeah.
Most of them, you know.
Yeah.
That's the ones to get just do it. I ain't want to, you know.
You know how to put a gray cloud over a man's day.
No, I ain't want to, you know.
I was feeling pretty good.
I thought
he was the one player. He was the one player that I was saying wasn't juicing. And now you telling me all of this.
You talk about juicing all the time. I just wanted to kind of throw that out there.
Okay. Well, AL Rookie is your boy. Now juicing, right here. AL Rookie, Aaron Judge, New York. I thought that was the Story Capital right there. Aaron Judge, he was the AL Rookie. Because remember, he started big, he went down, and he got back up. That's a spike.
No, man, he hit that Ricky Wild, man.
Okay, well, I called it a spike.
That's the only thing. He
Okay,
hit the Ricky Wild, man, playoffs, he kind of came out of it.
He went back down again. Remember, because he let the postseason strikeouts.
That's his game, though.
Okay.
Plus, it's intense in the playoffs. Man.
Okay.
It gets very intense, man.
Okay. Well, he was your AL
very
rookie.
deserved.
Okay. He was second in the MVP running as well. And the National League rookie was Cody Bellinger. Cody Bellinger, the infielder for the Los Angeles Dodgers. I thought overall, I didn't get into the Cy Young. I don't care about Cy Young pitchers. That's nothing. Every 4 days, you don't need an award. If you play every 4 days, why are we giving you an award?
That's why you don't watch baseball, man. Because you don't understand baseball, man.
Dude, you play every 4 days.
Why,
you should be good.
How did Houston win the World Series?
Because of Jose Altuve, Carlos Correa.
Because of their pitching. Because Verlander was a motherfucker.
I don't respect it. You play every 4 days, and you play every 4 days and don't pitch before 5 innings. Man, that's garbage. But I do this. I do want to do this though, Big Marcus. As we were talking about baseball and get some thoughts together, and you just said something about me watching baseball, right? But I'm the casual fan.
Okay.
Do I come back to baseball after this season? That's what I ask myself. I ask myself, do you watch baseball after this past season / postseason? And you know what I told myself?
You answered yourself?
I answer myself.
You crazy then.
Crazy as hell. I answer myself. And myself
what yourself say?
myself said to me, maybe.
Maybe.
I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to tell you why I may watch baseball now.
Because of what? The young teams?
I mean, them young studs. Some young studs out there. See, for me, the casual fan, I watch baseball for 2 reasons. Great pitching.
Here we go.
Steroids. Great pitching. And they kind of go hand in hand because steroids and pitchers. But I need to see home runs. I need to see great pitching. I thought this past season gave me a little bit of both. It didn't?
The issues with baseball are bigger than the players and the coaches, and it's the format of baseball. The time it takes for a game to be over with, you know, how slow the game goes. Until you improve that, the casual fan will not be back. Now, you might have been a fan that walked away for a minute and come back. So all the New York Yankee fans that hadn't been watching since Derek Jeter left, they'll be back. All the Boston fans that, you know, kind of stopped watching for a minute, they'll be back because Boston will be good. New York is good. So if you have a certain team in the race, yeah, you gonna watch it. But the casual fan, the game's just too long and it's too slow.
Okay. Those were some excellent points. They were some excellent points.
But
no, I didn't do a but. I didn't do a but. They were excellent points, and those reasons that you said are the reasons why myself, the casual fan, don't just tune into baseball as I would maybe some other sport. But I will say,
need a shot clock.
You know what?
A pitch clock.
You know what? That was the smartest thing you said all show.
Appreciate that, sir.
It was if they had
This dude.
Think about it though, Big Marcus. This is the real game. This is the Real Game Sports Show, by the way. Just in case they about to try to steal the idea, I said it. The Real Game Sports Show.
I said it. You trying to?
I'm trying to.
This dude right here.
I'm trying to get that idea. But I like the concept. I like the concept of once the ball hit the pitcher Smith, getting it back to the pitcher, and he has a clock to get that ball out the glove again. Because that's what prolongs baseball, the pitcher. When the pitcher get the ball back, he walks around the mound, he spits, he kicks.
Man, what underlining issues do you have with pitchers?
The underlying
Everything
issues,
is the pitcher's fault with you.
I guess when you look at it, I do have a thing with pitchers.
Everything, you don't want to give him credit for nothing. What happens when the hitter steps out the batter's box every time to adjust his gloves and, fix his pants? What about him wasting time?
Well, I think rules could be in place to kind of.
It is a rule in place where you're not, once you're in the batter's box, you
don't
can't
come out. But you call for timeout. You can call for time. You can raise your hand up, call timeout. But I do like that. I do like that bit more because that was the best. You know what?
I'm gonna fix baseball for you. Just
Fix
so you can,
baseball for
just so
me.
you can watch, man.
Okay, I like that shot clock.
Strippers.
Strip her like strippers.
Nah, please.
Strippers. Londa Gray saying no. Okay.
Maybe you have a stripper. You know how when you get a hit and you taking off your protective gear, maybe you can have a stripper come out and grab your gear and take it back to the dugout.
So
that would improve the game too. I bet a lot of people watch. What's next, man?
A naked woman coming out taking your stuff.
I didn't say
off.
naked.
Stat of the week.
I said stripper.
Strippers. Stat of the week. You got. Wait. Before we do anything, do you have a stat?
Yes, I got a stat.
Okay, SP, you can cue it up.
Women lie, men lie. Numbers don't. The Real Game Stat of the Week.
All right, before I get into the stat of the week, man, you got your covered, man. 3 quick picks, man. Philly over Dallas -5. Take Philly. Can't trust New York Giants. Take KC in the 10 points.
That's too easy. That's too easy, Big Mark. Go ahead. You picked Philly and KC. KC and New York.
I picked the game. That's
New York is the worst team in the NFL. And KC's one of the best. That's a bad game. That's you cheating.
How am I cheating?
Because you picked the easy game.
I'm trying to make people money. It's supposed to be easy.
Oh.
Easy money. That's
easy money. Okay.
Say out my segment, man. Say out my segment, man.
Yes, sir.
This is an easy game too. Jacksonville -9 over Cleveland.
Ooh.
So I got Philly -5, KC -10, Jacksonville -9.
They will make some money this week.
We are 6. We lost 2 games.
Bad week.
Jacksonville won but didn't cover the 5. We are 6-2 with a push. Stat of the week, man. I didn't know if we were gonna talk about ball. This dude 8 points, 6 rebounds, 6 assists, man. This week he scored 7 points, 5 rebounds, 2 points, 2 assists in 1 game, and then he backdoored that last night with 6 points, 6 assists. That's my stat.
What the fuck?
I'm starting to give you these updates every week, man. It's like a ball watch. You okay?
Are we done?
Yeah, play the music, man.
He said play the music.
Women lie, men lie.
Numbers don't.
The Real Game Stat of the Week.
Numbers don't. Numbers don't lie, man.
Numbers don't. They don't lie. Listen, Ball is having a rough.
You ain't got to explain.
He's having a rough start. I'm not gonna explain it. I'm just saying he is having a rough start, but we will bounce back.
That's what they
That's what we do. That's what we do. We will bounce back. So, with that being said, super producer, where we at?
We got about 3 minutes before your thought.
Okay. 3 minutes before my thought.
Oh, Nita, we do not want you to stop cooking.
Yeah, she did say that.
I just might
shouts out to Anita.
I might have to just take breaks, longer breaks. But we'll figure it out on our end.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, we'll figure it out on our end, man.
Yeah, Cam appreciate. Did you see that plate Cam made?
Nah, I ain't seen
That thing was stacked.
You know, we don't eat meat around here too often, so when it comes around, man, we get ravenous.
That thing was stacked like a volcano, buddy. That thing was going up like this. It was going up like that. Well, I said, ooh.
I took the laser out, man. You
What's
know
that?
what I'm saying? I didn't want to have to make my own.
So you the one that ate all the quesadillas?
I had about 3.
Yeah, because I went to get. I said, "Well, where the quesadillas go?"
Yeah, I'm like,
because everybody's made.
It's already made. Y'all up there, you know, doing all.
And I'm gonna have to get to that cake before you leave too.
Yes.
Oh, I started with the dessert.
Yes, he ate the dessert first.
That's how you do it. That's how you do it. You want to have enough room, enough appetite for your dessert, so
Okay.
you eat it first.
Okay.
And then you go eat your.
I'm gonna try that because you eat the dessert first, and then you eat your main meal.
Because you know, if you got a plate like Cam, you ain't gonna eat dessert after.
Okay.
After you done had a big plate.
Okay.
So now you eat the dessert first because it's good or whatever. Then you eat your.
Then get to them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Try it at the restaurant, man.
I will. I would try the dessert first, and then eat my main meal afterwards.
Yeah, tell them to bring your dessert first.
Okay.
A lot of people do it.
Yeah. Dessert first.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, it was cool.
Yeah, dessert first.
Yeah. Strip her. Strip.
No, we ain't putting that on our shirt, player.
But I like strip her. Like, cause you gonna strip her down.
That sounds kind of forceful. I'm just being real with you. Yeah. Yeah, it sounds kind of forceful. Like you forcing yourself to.
Maybe we could send Jameis one. James.
Nah.
Get send Jameis one.
Nah.
Yeah, Jameis, he would. So yeah, we can do that. We can do that. Definitely do that. So we're gonna go ahead and get into Cal Be Easy start of the week, real game start of the week. Start of the week. Yes, start of the week. And I'm gonna try to do some different things. I'm gonna go back with a word this week.
Okay.
It just depends on how I'm feeling. Okay. You know what goes on during the week. And I was listening to a motivational speaker, and he mentioned the word that we say every day, but he mentioned the word invest. Invest. Most of us think of investments as far as money.
That's
right?
what I think of it.
Right. But I'm going to take it a different angle. As I looked up the word invest, I looked up the definition. I got to the third definition, and this is the one that I'm going to take with me today. To devote morally or psychologically as to a purpose. Commit. To devote morally or psychologically as to a purpose. Commit. As you notice, there was nothing about finances there. It was to commit to something morally, psychologically, right?
Yeah.
For me, and listen to me real quick, Big Mark, real close. The single greatest investment you can make is in yourself.
Oh man, sound like you done stole that from the inspiration.
That's the biggest investment you can make in yourself. Okay. Invest in yourself. Trust the process. Appreciate the journey. Have no regrets and treat people right.
Man, I gotta get you paid, man. You need an agent.
Need an agent. I'm just saying.
Your head would get bigger every week.
Every week, I feel pretty good.
And then you go home, you drive home, be like, "Damn, I did that."
Look, I go back and listen to the show. I fast forward all the way to the end. No, man, real talk, man. Like I say, man, just treat people right. Treat people right. Trust yourself. Appreciate the journey. Invest in yourself. Invest some time. Put a plan in place, execute that thing, man. Trust yourself. If you don't trust nobody else, trust yourself.
Shoot, if nobody gonna trust you like you.
Hey, nobody gonna trust you like you. Man, been a good show. Good show. The block was on fire this morning. They did their thing like always. The real game came in the ninth inning, closed that thing down. What you got to say?
Oh man, if anybody got music or whatever and you want it to be played on any of the shows or on the radio station, please hit us up.
Listen. Go ahead.
We doing everything.
We doing everything. Whatever you want to get done.
Media related.
Media related. We do it all. We do it all. Holla at Villa Cooler Media. Hit us up. Anything else? Download the app. Download the app.
Make sure y'all catch the Fabric Stint coming up right after this on Villa Cooler Radio.
One of Cam Kings. He's a super producer. He's also a DJ.
Then he has the timeline followed at 5 o'clock to 7
Which is, I just flipped it the other day, and we got the National Money Bagging Association plan.
Man, can you tell them real quick what your K-Files, in about a minute, what your K-File is going to be? Because this dealt with money and killing or shooting. Remember you was telling me about that?
Oh, okay. So real quick, this is really extensive, but what I've come to realize is that the aliens, they use the timeline.
That's his show.
That's my show. To use as a script to carry out domestic terrorism.
I had to listen to this in the car from Oak Cliff to Mesquite.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it was gonna be the K-Files for today, but the going back to the cap thing, real quick. Okay, so I had no idea that Kaepernick was gonna get this award, right? No idea at all, right? And of course, they would have had to have taken these pictures and prepared a while back, but I still didn't have any knowledge of this. So earlier this week, speaking of me possibly being a golden child. Marcus,
yeah, golden child, man. You're the golden child.
Earlier this week, I made a post about this guy who just dropped his album Friday. And can you guess what his name is? Cal Be Easy, real quick. Can you guess what his name is?
Something with Cap in it.
GQ.
GQ.
Man,
GQ.
Cam, we here. I'm here with you, baby. I'm here with you.
I posted that on the 15th. Now, I had no idea that Cap was going to get this award, and I posted that on the 15th. That was 3 days ago. And I just found out about the Cap thing yesterday. Right? I think it just dropped like
GQ
2 or 3.
Mans of the Year?
Right. You're right. I posted that
3
days ago, and then 3 days ago, the GQ thing comes out.
Understanding.
This nigga's scared.
So, I had to go ahead and touch on that since it was relative to what we got going on. We're about to get out of here. We got about a minute.
Damn. What the fuck?
You get me on that every week, dog. I'll be looking down, right? So, yeah, I'm going to get into it, but yeah, we'll get into it. They're using the timeline to do these acts, like all the guns and stuff. There's the gunplay that's going on, all this armed robbery and all this kind of stuff. Well, I have been sitting on the last hip-hop timeline that I just flipped for about a month or a month and a half, almost 2 months. And I was talking about guns in the timeline. You have to listen to it, but it's themed about guns. And then everything started ripping off about these guns. So go figure. It goes all the way back to, I think, Las Vegas, the dude in Las Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
It goes back to then.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a very interesting conversation.
I bet.
I'll make the correlations for you in
next
the
week.
next
Yeah. I just want to kind of throw it out there.
Because I got dates. I got dates.
You know what I find odd, though?
What?
As we about to close down this show, whenever we start talking and get to talking, he throw us up the end. But when he start talking, he goes. I noticed that.
That's what happens.
Super producer.
That's what happens when you produce a show.
I got the time in my head, Calvin. So there you have it.
It's all good, man. All good, man. The K-Files is off the chain. Man, hey, we're going to go ahead and get out of here, man. We're going to cover everything, man. Villa Cooler Radio, Villa Cooler Media, man. Let's get to it. You want to do something, hit us up, man. We got you covered. London the Great show. Statistician, appreciate you for the one stat that you did give me. SPK filed that thing up. Big boy, because we got to get out of here. Let's get to it.
We out this bitch.
You were listening to The Real Game on VillaCoolerRadio.com. If you missed any part of the show, you can catch the replay every weekday on VillaCoolRadio.com from 2 to 4 p.m. Central. You can download the show podcast anytime on VillaCoolRadio.com.